Am I being detained?
Yes, you are being detained.
I know what the law is.
I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
There's audio on mine, and I'm a lawyer, and I know what the law is.
I'm a state attorney.
Second. All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it jail.
For recording you, I'm sitting in my car holding my phone.
Record me.
Here are satisfying moments when smart lawyers destroys corrupt cops. These cops tried to intimidate this driver, but unbeknownst to them, he's actually a lawyer.
Hey, Bob, turn that off, okay?
No, I'll keep recording, thank you. It's my right.
Don't record me. You got me?
I will look. You're a police officer on duty. I can record you. And if you come to this side of the vehicle,
Careful,
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take it jail.
While driving for Uber, his passenger got detained, and the officers tried to violate his rights.
For recording you, I'm sitting in my car holding my phone.
Record me.
What is the law? What are you arresting me for? I'm sitting here in my car. I'm just recording in case anything happens. I'm surrounded by 5 police officers.
You're being a jerk.
I'm scared right now. I'm not being a jerk. I'm recording it in case anything happens.
Under the First Amendment, citizens are granted the right to record public officials, including police officers, in the course of their public duties. This right has been affirmed by various court rulings, recognizing that recording police activities is a vital form of public oversight and accountability. Any attempt to prevent this recording is a violation of constitutional rights and undermines transparency in law enforcement.
I hope we don't find something in your car, okay?
They're not searching my car.
Well, I'm going to search your car.
You're not searching my car.
Roll canine this way, please.
Bring the canines. I don't care, man.
Okay.
Okay. I know my rights.
Hey, I hope so. I know what the law is.
I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
And an Uber driver?
And here, man.
And an Uber driver.
You want my bar card?
As an attorney, he knew the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures, requiring any search to be based on probable cause and, in many cases, supported by a warrant. When the officers demanded to search his car without proper legal justification, he asserted his rights.
Guess they're bringing the canines.
The threat to use a K-9 unit without probable cause was an attempt to intimidate, showcasing a clear overreach of police authority.
Sir, can you tell me what this new law is that I'm not allowed to record?
I'm sorry?
He said that there's a law I'm not allowed to record the police. I just wanted to know what that new law is.
Well, you said you were an attorney, correct?
I am. I've never heard of this law that you're not allowed to record the police anymore. It must be brand new.
Okay, well, they just recently passed it, so...
Like super recently? Seems like a strange law. Man. I showed him my way bill. I really am just driving Uber for some extra money. I don't know where these people are going to and from.
Really about 80. Are these his?
You from the area?
Probably. They're not mine. I have nothing in my car. There's no drugs. There's no alcohol.
I didn't say you did.
Well, the other officer told me he's taking me to jail. Next thing I know, I'm surrounded by police.
Are you from the area here? You live here in Wilmington?
Yeah, I live here. I work at the courthouse.
Once he proved he was a lawyer, the arrogant cop changed his tone and abandoned his power-tripping behavior.
Yes.
How long have you been an Uber driver?
Mr. St. Pierre. A year and a half? 2 years, maybe?
Have you been stopped a lot? It's probably why you've been stopped, because you're an Uber driver, right? Because there's a lot of history on the vehicle.
On this vehicle, there's history?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. So here's your license. We're going to wait for K9 because I don't know if he might have dumped something under the seat and you don't want us to look. So we're just going to have K9 come out and smell. And if they do an indication, if not, then you'll be on your way, okay, sir?
Okay. I mean, if he threw something under the seat, it still has nothing to do with me. Like.
Okay, but it's in your car. I'm not saying it has anything to do with you, sir. I've never said that, did I?
No, I feel like
question.
something's going to be under the car and you're going to say, I'm the driver, it's my vehicle, I'm responsible.
Negative, sir. I've never said that to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you understand my frustration? I'm just at work.
I should. I absolutely do.
All right.
Where's your registration? Just hold on a minute, okay?
Thanks, man.
All right.
The lawyer, despite being in an Uber, stood his ground against the officer's unlawful demands and misrepresentations. Here's another incident where an attorney humbled a cop.
So am I being detained?
Yes, you are being detained.
In March 2016, attorney Robert and his investigator, Jess Torres, traveled to Nogales, Arizona to interview Homeland Security officers regarding a large drug case. On their way back to Phoenix, they encountered a permanent Border Patrol checkpoint. Despite not crossing into Mexico, they were subject to inspection.
So am I being detained?
Yes, you are being detained for an immigration inspection.
Really?
287. The Supreme Court has decided, Martinez Fuerte,
really,
that everybody has to stop.
And you have probable cause to believe I'm not a U.S. citizen?
No, I don't have to.
U.S. citizens generally have the right to refuse to identify themselves to law enforcement officers unless there is probable cause or reasonable suspicion of a crime. However, at the border, this right is more restricted. When Attorney Robert, as a passenger, was asked to identify himself, he skillfully asserted his Fifth Amendment right to refuse to answer questions, effectively humbling the officer by standing firm on his legal rights.
How are we doing today?
Good. This gentleman decided that he doesn't want to answer if he's a U.S. citizen or not, and that we don't have probable cause.
Which one? Me?
You?
Yes. So you do understand the purpose of an immigration checkpoint, correct?
I sure do.
Okay.
Well, do you have reasonable suspicion that I've committed a crime?
No, I don't. But what I do have is the right to question you. According to the United States versus Martinez Fuerte, I can't keep you here until I'm satisfied that you're a United States citizen. Do you understand that?
Well, no, I haven't committed any crime. You have
I
no
understand
probable
that,
cause.
but I'm not asking you if you committed a crime. I'm asking you if you're a United States citizen.
I don't have to answer that.
Actually, you do, sir.
Really?
And I can't keep you here until I'm satisfied.
Really?
Yes. And let me tell you this right now, okay? Since you're the driver of the vehicle, what you are doing is blocking traffic.
I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Okay, so can you pull over there a second there for me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Recognizing that the attorney was steadfast in asserting his rights, the officer called his supervisor to review the situation.
Hello? I don't have to answer that question, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Yeah. And how are you guys related?
I'm not going to answer your question. Do you
Why not?
have probable cause that I've committed a crime and done something illegal?
No, I don't.
Then I should be allowed to go on my way.
That's nothing. Probable cause has nothing to do with.
Well, do you have reasonable suspicion I've committed a crime?
You don't need reasonable suspicion for immigration
Do you
inspection.
think you have reasonable suspicion that I'm not a U.S. citizen?
We don't need reasonable suspicion
Okay, then why am I being detained?
because we're conducting an immigration inspection.
Really? You have a right to ask me if I'm a U.S. citizen. I have a right to say I don't want to answer that.
That's true.
So you have no other cause to hold me.
Well, we do have other causes because if we're still suspicious that you might be hiding the fact that you're illegal.
Really? You really think I'm illegal? You think
I'm
you have
trying to
reasonable
determine
suspicion?
that. I'm trying to determine that. That's why I'm asking you questions.
How are you going to determine that?
By asking you questions, figuring out, just basic information. Where were you born, sir?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, so the only thing you're doing right now is prolonging your stay here.
Well, you know what? The Constitution allows me not to answer questions, sir.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to argue about that. But
I'd like to know what lawful authority you have to keep me here right now. I'm being detained. I'm not being allowed to go on my way.
Correct. You are being detained until we determine whether we're satisfied with our immigration inspection.
Well, do what you need to do.
I'm doing it. So I'm going to need you to step out.
Subsequently, they began to overstep their bounds and detain him, but he retaliated effectively.
I'm not answering that question, sir.
You're going to need to stay in the vehicle.
He ordered me out.
My apologies.
Do you have any weapons or
I'm
anything?
not going to answer that.
So you... All right, go ahead and walk over here.
Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
Yes, being detained and not under arrest.
Realizing they wanted to detain him without probable cause, he threatened to file a complaint, which prompted them to release him.
Okay, and who is the officer in charge here?
Myself and...
Okay, and how do I formally file a complaint?
File a complaint about what, sir?
About your
That you refuse to answer questions related to the immigration process, which this is an immigration checkpoint.
I'm going to be polite, officer. I am just asking a simple question. To whom do I file a complaint?
I can get you a complaint form that you're more than welcome to fill out and fill it and send in.
I would like that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You can go ahead and get back to your vehicle and I'll get you.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Hold on, they're getting me a complaint form.
There's the seat. I got the reasonable fucking skirt. There you are, sir.
Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Despite the tension, he vocalized his rights clearly and respectfully. This approach ultimately allowed them to proceed without further incident, demonstrating the power of legal knowledge and respectful assertion of rights. Here's a female attorney who humbled two cops.
Never seen that before. I'm sorry?
The officers pulled over the wrong driver after unwarrantedly running her plate number, only to discover she was a state attorney.
You're good. What agency you with?
I'm the state attorney.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Your tag didn't come back. Never seen that before. I'm sorry? Yeah.
They attempted to justify their actions by claiming they received no result from running her license plate, though it was indeed registered.
We're good now.
So it was.
We ran the tag. I've never seen it before. A Florida tag. It's never come back to anything before. So that's the reason for the stop.
What was the tag run for?
I'm sorry?
What was the tag run for?
Oh, we run tags all the time, whether it's at traffic lights and that sort of stuff. That's how we figure out if, cars are stolen and that sort of thing.
When this tactic failed, they further alleged that her car's tinted windows were too dark, despite lacking a tint measurer.
Also, the windows were really dark. I don't have a tint measurer, but that's another reason for the stop.
Frustrated by their excuses, the attorney demanded their credentials, leading to the traffic stop ending quickly after Ms. Ayala informed them of her position.
Do you guys have cards on here?
Yeah, 1 second. Actually, this isn't my car, but I can write my name down if you'd like.
Yeah, you put my name on.
What's your employee number? 157. Ready? There you are. Have a good day.
The video sparked immediate online attention regarding police targeting. The Orlando police maintain that the running of license plates is routine practice, allowed for official business only. The attorney responded to their comments on the X platform, highlighting the incident. Here's a satisfying incident where a female cop demolished a corrupt cop.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you to turn the audio and the cameras off because it's illegal in Pennsylvania.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is, miss.
I'm sorry. It's not illegal.
Ma'am,
In a video documenting a February 20th, 2010 incident, Sergeant Joseph Blickley and another Ben Salem police officer, summoned to the Philadelphia Gun Club during an illegal live pigeon shoot, repeatedly misrepresent the law to harass and intimidate two women. Unfortunately for Sergeant Blickley, one of his targets is Philadelphia attorney Marianne Bessie, who, along with her friend Valerie Tavrino, stands up to the officers with more resolve than the entire gun club membership combined.
So we would appreciate it if you would leave. You are on private property. Thank you.
okay, do you have the audio on those cameras?
Yes.
Okay, would you mind turning the audio off?
No, I don't need to.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have to repeat what I just said?
Well, I
to
think
young
this is
lady?
public access here.
Well, you're on private property and you're past
Well, I
that
think
point.
it's public. Well, I think this is
I think
public
you're past-
access.
Miss, it is a safety.
You understand you have every right to protest, but that you can't be on their property without their consent.
Okay.
You can be on public property, you can be on the roadway where it does not impede traffic, but they have the right to ask you to leave the property.
Okay.
In the video, the police officers erroneously claim that the women are trespassing on private property, when in fact, they are within public access areas. According to Pennsylvania law, specifically Title 18, Section 3503, trespassing only occurs if a person knowingly enters or remains on private property without permission. The women assert their rights to be in a public space, highlighting the officers' misuse of authority to intimidate them into leaving.
Well, there is public access along here, so it goes to, a certain point. So I think we're within that point.
You are understanding that you're creating a safety hazard here.
No, I don't think we are.
Well, I am telling you that you are.
Well, what basis do you have for that? Because I'm telling you
You're
we're not.
in the roadway right now, creating a
Well,
safety
so
hazard
are you.
for people to come in.
So are the police
Because
officers.
you're here, I have to be here. miss.
Well, I think we're standing by the side of the road. We were not in the road. We were always within the public access area.
Do you know exactly where your property limits are? And we'll ask them to stay outside that.
Technically, we are responsible up to the roadway.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you to turn the audio and the cameras off because it's illegal in Pennsylvania.
It's not illegal.
Yes,
Okay.
it is, miss.
I'm sorry. It's not illegal.
Ma'am, you can videotape me, but I'm asking you not to audio tape without my consent. Can
Okay.
you please do that?
Well, I understand
That's
what
why
you're
it's
saying. I
law, she
do.
is illegal.
Sergeant Blickley misinterprets the Pennsylvania Wiretap Law, Title 18, Section 5703, claiming that recording audio without consent is illegal. However, the law allows for audio recording in public spaces where there is no reasonable reasonable expectation of privacy. Attorney Marianne Bessie correctly states that their actions are lawful, demonstrating the officer's lack of knowledge or willful disregard of the actual legal statutes.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
Audio, it's just video.
Okay, there's no audio?
No.
There is audio on mine, and I'm a lawyer, and I know what the law is.
So you know about
I'll take the
wiretap
risk. You
laws,
can
is that
take me to
correct?
court.
Is that, you know about the
I do.
wiretap laws?
Okay, well, I'm not going to get into that here. Do you have identification, please?
I don't on me, no.
You don't have an
No,
identification?
I don't have identification on me, no.
Okay, you have no idea.
On me, no.
Okay, can I have your name, address,
Sure.
and birthday, please?
What do you need it for? Am I going to be arrested?
When we get a call, we need to take a police report that we get a
Okay.
call. That's all.
I don't. Am I? What do you need my ID for? Why do you need my name?
We're here on a police call. We're having contact with you, and we're going to identify you and name you on our police report. That's what we do.
Okay. Well, I'd rather not give you my name
Okay. Why would that be?
because I don't think I'm doing anything illegal. I don't think I'm under suspicion of anything.
Okay. Well,
Why do I need my name?
You just told me that you're audio taping us, and I asked you not to do that under Pennsylvania wiretap laws.
Okay.
Okay. She told me she's not audio taping. Audio taping. I have no problem with that. I'm asking you to do the same thing.
Okay. Can we get a supervisor here? Because
I am one. That's
Okay.
why I'm here.
What about? How about you? Above you?
That's not possible right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna take me into custody because of suspicion of violation of the wiretap law?
The officers attempt to coerce the women into stopping their documentation by falsely asserting that they are violating the wiretap law. Title 18, Section 4912 of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code defines intimidation of witnesses or victims, which includes using authority to dissuade individuals from exercising their legal rights. The women's steadfast refusal to be intimidated underscores the abuse of power by the officers, who use false legal claims to exert control.
Did I ever say that? I asked for
Well,
your
you asked
name.
for my ID, so I'm under suspicion for something, and you said the wiretap law. So what? Okay. But you said the reason that you wanted my name and not hers was because of the wiretap law.
fill out a police report.
And Val, please
Okay.
keep videotaping the people who come in.
Okay, you asked why we need your name and
Yeah.
your information. Did I
Right.
ever say that I'm going to take you into custody?
Well, you said that you needed it for the wiretap law. You said you think I'm in violation of the wiretap law, so I'm assuming that you're going to do something about that. That's why you need my name.
But I never said I was taking you into custody.
Okay, well then I don't think I need to give you my name.
Every police call that we go on, we identify who we talk to, who called the police, who we're talking to,
Well,
and they go in the police report.
Unless I'm under suspicion for something, I don't think I'm required to give you my name. I don't think I am. If you say I'm under suspicion for violation of the federal wiretap law or the Pennsylvania wiretap law, that's why you need my name, I'll give you my name.
I kindly asked you to stop audio taping. That's all I did.
Okay, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, and I said that I understand I'm a lawyer,
Okay.
well versed in the law. I've prosecuted cases under the federal and the Pennsylvania state wiretapping law. I know that this is is
Okay.
legal.
Okay.
So, you're telling me you don't think it is, and you want my name to fill out in your report because you think I'm violating the wiretapping law. That doesn't make sense to me. Because if you think I'm
Okay.
violation of a crime, wouldn't you want to take me into custody and get all my information?
I never said that.
Okay, well then I'm not in violation of a crime?
I asked you to stop audio taping.
Right.
I said in Pennsylvania we have wiretapping laws. It's
Right.
not legal to audio tape someone without their consent. You refused. I asked you for your information. I never said anything about taking you into custody.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm violating.
Okay.
This is public property. This is
Okay.
public access.
Well, I don't know that you're on
I
public
am-
property right now.
Well, I know that we are. I've looked into it. We've done this before. We've been here many, many weeks. We stand in the public access area.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Do you know for a fact that right now you're on public property?
well, because we stood, now I think we're in the driveway because we're talking to you. But where we were standing,
If you're not sure either, how could you say that we're in violation?
I don't know. I do
Well,
not.
then,
Right,
if
then
no
why
one
are you-
knows, then somebody needs to find out, and it probably would be more of your responsibility being you're in the law.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
okay,
We cannot have you stand in the driveway here
okay.
on this side of State Road where this is plowed because they've maintained it and they don't want you on the driveway.
Okay.
If you want to stand on the other side of these snowbanks, you can do that, okay? We're going to find out through the township exactly where their property line is, but for right now, we're going to ask you not to impede their traffic and not to stand in this driveway. If you want to stand on the other side of State Road, I can't tell you to stand on someone's private property. If you want to stand anywhere that's public property, you can do that. We don't know exactly how far their private property goes to State Road or what's considered public access because there is no sidewalk here under the snow. But what they're asking is you don't stand on this plowed driveway and you stand on the other side of these snowbanks.
Okay.
Meaning, what would that be?
Okay.
Okay, let me finish. What will happen if we don't move?
If this is private property and you don't move, you could be cited for trespassing.
I'm asking you, what will happen now today if we don't move right now?
If you don't move
before you find out what.
Yeah, like right now you're taking his word for it and maintain, and your understanding of law is that because they maintain this driveway, we have to go, a certain distance from the snow. I'm asking you, what will you do if we don't move?
I will go to the township. I will find out exactly where their legal property line is, and if law enforcement action has to be taken or citations have to be issued, that'll be done. What the question is right now.
The video highlights the selective enforcement of laws by the Ben Salim police, who respond swiftly to the gun club's call but ignore serious allegations against its members. This selective response showcases the officer's bias and failure to uphold the law impartially.
Officer, while you're here, we got somebody on videotape who almost sideswiped me deliberately. He actually went into the snow trying to hit me when I was off the road. Well, I'll have to look at the video to see what I captured, because I won't make a report unless I actually got his information.
All right. I can assure you no one has given these people any reason to be unsafe. We would not do something like that.
Well, videotape doesn't lie.
We are being as courteous to you as we possibly can.
Video doesn't lie, so we'll see.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does? Okay.
The police officer's actions constitute harassment as they persistently misrepresent legal boundaries. This incident starkly reveals how some police officers misuse their authority to intimidate and suppress lawful actions, underscoring the need for accountability and adherence to the law. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. Watch the next recommended video. Click to watch now.